Alrighty, I am back. We are ready to go. Alright, welcome everybody. Elimination match in the Banshee Cup GSL Group A bracket. We are here in the lower bracket semifinal, Team G on the left-hand side, and Team DeQuaza on the right. Excuse me. Sorry, I ran up and down the hallway. I opened up some windows too to get some fresh air in the house. But either way, we are here. We are ready to go. Warhead Junction, map number 1 of this best of 5. As I mentioned, elimination matchup. Winner of this goes to the lower bracket final, which will be tomorrow, our second best of 5. And loser will be going, that'll be the end of their tournament run. That'll be the end of Banshee Cup Season 2 for them. So it is do or die in this best of 5. Lucio Samuro banned away, Hogger, Blaze. I wouldn't mind seeing an early Dahaka or Falstad for either of these teams. Obviously, it's a first pick Brightwing. Obviously, it's a first pick Brightwing on the right-hand side. Yeah, we'll be doing Baharas next week sometime. I don't know when. We're going to be doing cooking stream next week, Saturday, after Banshee Cup. Or Sunday, I'm not sure yet. It could be Sunday, because Sundays are technically shorter streams, so, yeah. Oh, you're looking for bid 8, Devastated. Bid 8. Hanzo Diablo Brightwing, not a bad start for Team DeQuaza. Really like what they start out, what they piece together here. But they could still go into that secondary global, Falstad or Dahaka. Sylvanas Murd on the left-hand side will be grabbed. I actually get rid of the Sonya here. Okay. Oh, are they worried about it being like a Medivh Sonya? But no, that was ran by Team Hopaka last series, so not sure. Could see an Anduin ban here, or even a Genji ban. Sorry. Bubble in my throat today. By the way, bid 8 is closing this afternoon, so if you would like to check out bid 8 and put in a bid for it, you can follow the link that Devastated just triggered in chat. There's the Dahaka that I was hoping for. Will this be an early Anduin or Genji? That way they can I feel like the Light Bomb is, yeah, I feel like Light Bomb is really good. I mean, Genji could go over to the side of DeQuaza, Team DeQuaza still. They could look for Shimada Bro synergy. That'd be wild if you actually drafted 2 heroes like that and they get like a little buff around each other. Isn't there something like that in League of Legends? Isn't there like a duo in bottom lane or something like that? When you draft them together, they get like a synergy or value or something. The Genji ETC. Okay, so global with the ETC stage dive. What's this last pick? Murden, Sylvanas. I actually think the Falstad would work out really good, but Maiev will be coming through. Okay. Maiev will round out the draft here on the left-hand side. Good dive, good mobility. It's gonna be a fun series. Let's get into it, everybody. Start prediction. There you go. Thank you, Ash Mantle. Welcome back. Here we go, everybody. As a reminder, we got a long stream day today. After we're done with this best of 5, we are going to be joined by the lovely Ninja, Totski, and Big Scary Duck. And we're going to be doing some Mario Party. So we got a fun day of streams ahead of us. I believe we're 8 subs away from our sub goal for the day, so if you'd like to push up for that, it's always much appreciated. If you're watching here on Twitch, be sure to drop a follow. If you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe so we can grow the YouTube page. And here we go. Map number 1. Let's get into it. Oh, also, if we hit the sub goal today, we have a small extra sub goal for an extra movie night tonight if you are all interested. That's kind of the enticement of it. But either way, Team Dayquoise on the right-hand side. Dark playing Genji, Dayquoise on the ETC. Yon will be your Diablo, Madara playing Hanzo, and that'll be Gamerboy on Brightwing. Left side is Team Gia. They've had some time to cool down, watch the last best of 5, so we'll see how they're gonna do here. Because as I mentioned, Team Dayquoise just played in the best of 5. They're a little bit more warmed up. Team Gia has Gia playing Maev, Ryan the Dahaka, Skog Sylvanas, Muradin played by Mac, and Zavalosh is your Anduin. Showing the vision for our red team really quickly. They all moved into mid and kind of just waited to see, okay, is there going to be early game Sylvanas shenanigans with the black arrow and one quick tower to go down? And absolutely that's going to be the case. One quick tower to be removed here. Hanzo simple geometry level 1. Diablo's able to shadow charge back to the allied side through the minion wave. Muradin did go 3rd wind level 1, higher healing on that threshold, faster healing as well. Sylvanas is going to have overwhelming affliction. ETC is Proc Rock level 1, Hyper Shift, Soul Shield, Agile Dismount, Leap of Faith to pull Muradin into a safe position. He's going to be able to use the side corridor to back away and gets a flash shield from Anduin. Nice Memento for the Maev, and last but not least, Tissue Regeneration for the Dahaka. So he's not going to go into Enhanced Agility, and if you think about it, there's a lot of bushes for him to tap for Enhanced Agility, but Dahaka wants to be a healthier lad, so he's going to go into Tissue Regeneration. We'll see what the build will unfold to be. Bruiser Camp on the left and the right will be grabbed almost simultaneously. Indeed, Goliath online. Center Teleport allows Skog and Gia to jump around here. Looks like Dahaka's going to move down to bottom lane with that. Avoid having to use his Brush Stock cooldown. Save that for a little bit later. Sorry about that. Bump my mouse as we get Dark dropped low, but no kill into Dayquoise, Dark. What is this map? Warhead Junction. You may have missed it, but during the in best of 3s for Banshee Cup, the players ban 2 maps, and they get to choose maps based on the pool. When it goes to playoffs, or GSL bracket, and then we get into playoffs, the maps are chosen ahead of time by the admins. So Haunted Mines was the first map for the first 2 best of 5s we saw today. Warhead Junction's this map. Tomorrow morning, the first map will be Braxis Holdout, and the final map tomorrow in the lower bracket will be Blackheart's Bay. So that's all established by the admins, and that creates some fun for us here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull us out of the game here. We do have a bit of a pause, so we'll find out what that's going to be. Looks like we have a player DC and an immediate ready request. Alrighty. Oh, the gamble's still going? Wow, that's a big gamble, chat. Holy crap, good job. I'm proud of you. You should pat yourself on the back. Ugh. Alright. Diablo goes in, looking at Skog here. Whoa, Diablo health bar getting chunked quite heavily. Dahaka brush stocks up, lands the drag immediately onto Diablo as well. So much focus onto the tank, and he's not dying as Diablo goes in for the Shadow Charge. That'll be Sylvanas going down. He will fall as well. The Lord of Terror will be the Lord of Dead for the next 15 seconds. Hanzo finishes simple geometry off of the sidewall. And ETC Proc Rock still 6 regeneration globes to go. Genji with Shuriken Mastery, 14 stacks currently. Dayquoise right. Barai on the left. Excuse me, G is going to make a quick rotation to bottom with the center teleport. Okay, sorry, just looking at an admin message, but it doesn't really affect us. Doesn't really affect us at all. So all the warheads have been collected. Dahaka's just hard pushing into top lane. ETC will jump up here, or at least rotate up here. Immediately dragged, and then Dahaka just burrows away. Okay, nicely done. Does he have Lurker Strain for it? No, he went into the Hero Stalker. Usually it's feeding Frenzy level 7, but I do like that synergy with the Symbiote level 7 for the cooldown reduction on Dark Swarm hitting enemy heroes. Synergizes well with Hero Stalker as well as your Tissue Regeneration. ETC drops the nuke. Man, wow, so much value, chat. Look at that. The total health on the tower is 4,300, and it's currently 1,663. Man, wow, crazy damage. Look at this crazy damage, chat. It's like that's like 3k damage. Wowee. Alright, the nukes are so weak. Power slide from ETC, trying to set something up as Diablo goes in with the Shadow Charge. Umbrobind pulls ETC back. Dayquaza gets the phase shift from Brightwing. The Chastise from Anduin piercing through, gets one stack. Dahaka Brushstocks lands the drag immediately onto Hand Soap, and he will be washed away down the drain. Murden, short distance Dwarf Toss. They're prioritizing Diablo. He's got 64 souls. And not enough for a respawn as he does go down. Black Arrow's activated by the Sylvanas. They go in deeper onto Gamer Boy, who's able to pixie dust him back away, and this will be bottom lane fort to fall. First structure to go down in favor of Team Gia. Is there a stand-in for Team Gia? I do believe Mac is a sub. I could look it up. Give me a second. I just need to put the camera in a good spot so we don't lose, we don't miss anything. Team Gia. Oh, Playa actually left. According to the Liquipedia, it literally says if you hover over Team Gia, it just says left. Zavlosh is actually so Zavlosh is a sub, Cascon's a sub, and BRB Soaking is a sub. Typically, the roster is Gia, Sereni, Rai, and Skog, with as I said, Playa or the. I've heard them called Player. I'm not sure which it is. But it's literally Play and E with a accent mark over the E. Not a tilde, an accent mark. And it says that they're French origin, so I don't know. I don't know if that, what I don't know enough French to piece that one together. 10 Talontiers here first for the side of Team Gia. Also, Jacobo, thank you. Good to see you as well, my friend. Thanks for swinging through the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Another nuke phase up and available. We'll see... Just one? No, there's not just one. I think maybe there were two and one got picked up by the blue squad. Yeah. I think. I might be wrong. Yeah, so it looks like Mac is going to be... Mac was the replacement for Playa or something like that, and Zavlosh is a sub. Diablo Lightning Breath onto the point. That's going to be a Dragon's Air eaten by Muradin. We have a very low few members on the left-hand side. The nuke is going to be dropped by Anduin, and the boss does go over to the side of Team Dayquaza. Somehow Zavlosh doesn't die right there, but Muradin and Dahaka will go down. No. Play, and the E accent mark is the other direction, God of Twinkies. Exclamation bracket if you want to actually look at it. That's probably easier if you want to see the correct spelling. Containment disc onto Genji. Diablo creates a little bit of space with that Shadow Charge. Scatter off the wall from Hanzo. We have our boss, oh my god, what is the unit? What is the unit name? I'm blowing a blank. No, I can do this. Spore Crawler. Our Spore Crawler boss in top lane. Right? Spore Crawler, is that right? Well, it says Slime Boss. But the model is based off of the Spore Crawlers, isn't it? Any SC2 aficionados in chat? Yes, that's the spelling, Jokoba. That's the spelling. I've heard people say the name Player. I think it means outplayed. Oh, Swarm Host! You're right. What is a Spore Crawler, then? E with apostrophe sounds like hey, like A. Spore crawlers are the anti-air unit or structure for Zerg, right? Yeah, that's what those are. Okay, sorry. I got into the weeds on my StarCraft 2 stuff. 13 talents here going to be here first for the side of Team Dayquaza. Madara gets the natural agility over the wall. Diablo starts things out. That's an Anduin Light Bomb. Little overlap on some of those heroics, but Containment Disc expires. There was a Dragon's Arrow, Stage Dive. Honestly, a lot burned for this fight. Lightning Breath, Blink Heal, Extract still up. Isolation, Wailing Arrow, and Muradin Avatar is available as well. Static anti-air for Zerg. You're static anti-air for Zerg. Got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Absolutely annihilated. Forget what? I hope you can bounce back from that devastating comment. One nuke to be grabbed over to the side of Team Gia. Looks like Dark will grab the other one here. 1 for 1 in this objective phasing. ETC, I think he was going to Hearth out to go help out in top lane, and I think he should have just kept Hearthing right there. Diablo does go down. Souls expended. That is a power slide out from ETC, but can he get out of here in time? Dahaka tissue regeneration done. Face melt from ETC pushes back the enemy. Some shurikens thrown backwards. No encore for the ETC. No cooldown on a stage dive. Did go into Mike check level 13. Oh, wow. That's some drama, Jokobo. Okay. Interesting. Light Bomb onto Muradin, cleansed away by Brightwing. I think she had the Soothing Mist right there. Avatar activated by Muradin. We currently have ETC trying to walk away as Dahako is maybe fishing for a drag. Does have that Feeding Frenzy level 7 for the drag duration increase as well as his cooldown reduction. The drag duration, by the way, increases the baseline from 1.75 to 2.25 on that drag. That's a long time. 0.5 second in increased drag. That's like you can drag someone like 2 lanes away. Semi-static? It is actually semi-static because it does have those leggies. You're right, yeah. Alright, invade onto the camp. Gia's going to be able to jump in here. We have ETC face melt to push back the enemies, but Mac is still on the point. Hanzo hit with a containment disc. The camp will be picked up by the side of Team Dayquaza. Big power slide, extract from Genji, as Dark is maybe going to be able to get the kill onto Muradin. Light Bomb zones Genji back, but now Dahaka is going to be chased down here. Stefan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name, but that's how I pronounce my nephew's name, so... Stefan. Thanks for coming by the stream, bud. Another slime boss to be grabbed here. Sonic Arrow for Hanzo at 20. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much, unless you go the Dragon Dragon Strike at level 10, typically it's Bullseye at 20. Like that's the most common Hanzo. I feel like I don't see any other Hanzo 20 but Bullseye, and if it, as I said, if there's Dragon Strike, then it's usually Dragon Awakens. I haven't seen play of the game in ages. It's just Bullseye value is so good. Alright, boss pushing in through top lane. This time it will be working on the keep as the entire gate has gone down. It is a big map. No, you do make a good point, but I feel like Madara goes for that Bullseye utility over a global global tool. They've already got ETC for a global. They've got Brightwing. I mean, if Hanzo dies, he could literally go from Hall of Storms across the map, so there's that nice value, but either way, we might not even be getting to level 20. Muradin gets hit with a Storm or Dragon's Arrow, as he was trying to Dwarf Toss away, but the leap comes out from the Anduin. Core defense is dropping nukes right now. The boss is going to get some damage onto the shielding. Diablo Shadow Charge. Sylvanas gets bursted down Good scatters off the wall from Madara right now. Not a whole lot of mana, but he's got good autos coming through, and nuke defenses from the core are going to be firing out. This shielding is on a little bit left. Dark to throw down a nuke on this core. ETC power slides through onto this Dahaka, body blocking him from getting into the Hall of Storms, but the Dark Swarm allows Dahaka to move through enemy heroes. Currently have Genji on the bottom left of our screen looking to jump in. There's going to be some shurikens whittled in, or weaving in some autos as well. Point blank for that shin gun value. Containment disc on Hanzo will expire on the top of our screen. Oh no, not ETC. Diablo gets the overpower onto Maiev, and she will go down. Team Gia, they're currently falling here on map number 1, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to be losing out the map completely, because this is a lone Diablo to try and get out of here. He's got movement speed for a moment or two after that shadow charge. I think he's dead still. Fire Stomp out. He's going to heal up from this. Overpower. Trying to not be pulled in by that Umbral Bind. If he could take down Gia here, that'd be really good, but no, he doesn't get the shadow charge he was hoping for.
Team kill!
But after all of that is said and done, still a mid lane fort, still a top keep, front gate, and keep. Same thing in the bottom, and a win condition has been opened up for Team Dayquaza. They could, in theory, just run at the core when they all respawn. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to look for an opportunity through a team fight. One more of these nukes is available. A couple have been grabbed here. Looks like we got one on Anduin, one on Sylvanas, and this Bruiser Camp will be grabbed. Looks like Anduin Chastise animation is still stuck on Diablo right there. A little funny right there, little artifact on him. Level 20 is almost here for both sides. Where's the right button to hit, Chris? Where's thing? Okay, so Heroic is being made up in Mercenaries right there. Minion experience is pulling in. Passive is more on the left-hand side, but after everything is calculated, it's about 66,000 on both sides. Level 19 and some change. If they didn't spend an hour killing Diablo, they could have taken a keep. Oh, that's funny. But I mean, running from here to all the way over here, I feel like death timers would have been around 20 seconds. Maybe you get keep. I mean, you do have Sylvanas, so there's really good siege damage with that. Murden, he's got... No, he doesn't have anything to augment his damage into the structures. There's no level 4. They might have been able to get a keep if they did run across the map, but as Ninja said, it is a gigantic map. If I'm not mistaken, Warhead Junction is the biggest map in Heroes of the Storm. What is boss CD at? 13 seconds. Alright, Bullseye, Crowd Pleaser, Invisible Friends, Hellgate Diablo, and Living Weapon for the Genji on the opposing side. Rewind, Censure, Shadow Orb Huntress, correct? Yeah, Shadow Orb Huntress. We have Contagion, as well as Bolt of the Storm for Sylvanas. As a note, Hellgate is a longer cooldown than Bolt of the Storm. 100 seconds over the 70. Meanwhile, though, in mid lane, as I was kind of showing... Madara, what are you doing, bud? You checking boss with a dragon's arrow? Okay. They step out of the... Oh my god, no! They step out of the bush, and there's an immediate deletion onto Madara's Hanzo. Zavlash is dropping as much healing as possible, mostly on himself right there. As Genji wants to taste down Anduin, there is going to be that trade. Brightwing's able to blink towards the top lane wave and use that Invisible Friends phase shift onto Diablo. Comes through just in time. Skog trying to take down this Diablo still. Gia, very low. Vault of the Wardens. Use the Vigorous Vaulter for that second charge right there. A big fire stomp through the enemies. Nuke is going to be dropped, and well, actually, it's going to be literally dropped. Oh, no, 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 Gia! Swift Strike. Muradin throws a Stormbolt back. He's gonna tap well. He's got Avatar active too. They're just like, okay, we gotta end this now. Dahaka's already respawned, lands the drag onto Diablo. He's full on souls, and this is going to be map number 1, Warhead Junction, over to the side of Team Dayquaza. They start out this best of 5 lower bracket final with a W. Hey, Big Scary Duck. Good to see you, bud. This Muradin build is a yellow card? What? What are you yellow carding about Muradin? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup GSL group stage. What's it called again? Lower bracket semifinal. This is a elimination matchup. Winner of this series goes on to the lower bracket final tomorrow afternoon. It's actually still till tomorrow morning, but it'll be our second best of 5 tomorrow. We've got Team G on the left, Team Dayquaza on the right, and we have Team Dayquaza with a 1-map lead in this best of 5. We're going to Team of the Spider Queen. This is going to be the map choice of Team Dayquaza, as Team G, on the losing side, opted for first pick priority. We're in the Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 5 series. There are no tournament baseline bans. There is the bounty system. We've talked about it a lot. If there's a bounty that pops up, I'll let you all know, but we don't have to go through all that again. Bans at the top of the screen, of course, as I said, don't add to that list, so there's only 10 heroes unavailable for Tomb of the Spider Queen. Now, of course, there'll be 14 when we start the draft, but those will not carry over into the map number 2. So, why does your mug have a 34 on the bottom of it? Because I am actually a porn star, and I'm trying to get my Rule 34 artwork out there. No, it is, this is a mug from a mug club. Sedelis is a local brewery up here, and they have a local artist that makes these mugs, so I always try and buy them off the brewery to support the local artists in the brewery. And the member that had this mug was member number 34. So essentially there's like 200 mugs that they sell per season. I think it's actually every year. But they have like a mug club season. I think it's like most of the year, and then I think there's some like downtime when they whatever. So of the 200, this was the 34th one, 34th member in 2020. And I have some artwork hanging in that brewery, some paintings for sale, and I was in there one time and I was like, oh, I want to buy like this year's mug to support you guys. And they were like, oh, we don't sell it till tomorrow, but we have like a bunch in the back if you want to just take it. So they gave me this mug, and they gave me like 2 t-shirts. And I remember I came out to the back to the brewery because they took me into like the second building. I came out, and like one of my friends who's a mug club member and this and that, he was like, dude, they just gave you that stuff? Like, what the heck, man? I also found out the woman there that was being very nice to me, she's just being very nice to me. She is very much married and has a kid. So I know I mentioned it to chat that she was nice to me, and everyone was like, oh, you should date her. But no, she's married and has a kid. She's happy. Chromie Hogger on the right-hand side for Tomb of the Spider Queen. We've got a Rhaegar Blaze Garrosh. Oh, we're still on this Tilda thing? I moved off of it. I don't care anymore. We have Tomb of the Spider Queen. It's going to be halfway ban phase, or mid-ban phase. Rhaegar Blaze Garrosh. Zarya removed as well. Okay, so it's a target ban. They don't want to deal with some sort of hyper carry here. Vala was not played in map number 1. Vala wouldn't be too bad here for either team, realistically. But I will say this. Actually, the wave clear is a little lacking on the side of Team Gia, so like a Vala and either a Bruiser that has okay wave clear or a Mage would be really nice. On the opposing side, maybe ban out like some sort of tank that... Ban out some sort of tank. Sergeant Hammer. Perfect. I nailed it. I was actually thinking they might try and limit the pool. But Muradin, Diablo were played in map 1, so there's still a ton available, like Arthas, Varian. I mean, actually, Varian might have not been a bad ban. Chromie, Varian, Hogger is going to be really annoying to deal with. I would love to see a Varian here. You charge Taunt, Chromie Burst. Decker Kane with some shapes as well would be great. Oh, that's not bad either. That's not bad either. It still is that chain CC that I was hoping for. So you have the Burrow Charge into Impale, and then you're going to have Decker Kane with the Scroll of Sealing. And then, Chromie just damage. Beautifully done. The famous main tank Sergeant Hammer.
It's about damn time.
This is really good and aggressive from the side of Team Gia. Yeah, this is good. This is really good aggression. Garrosh, like, Groundbreaker, Toss, all that kind of combo stuff. Kerrigan, Blaze, Tychus, sustained damage. Last pick on the right-hand side. I don't think it's a hyper carry Chromie. I want to see an auto attacker. Ooh. Huh. Double mage. Not too sure about that. Kind of sketchy. It's not like an insta loss or anything like that. But it is... Essentially, here's the whole thing. If you burn all your cooldowns, if you use all your abilities on the side of Team Dayquaza, and you don't get a kill, it's kind of just awkward. Like you've burned through all of your cooldowns, and you don't have kill potential anymore until those are back. It's not like there's you have your Tychus for sustained damage. Kerrigan, she's the one that, burns all of her cooldowns, but then Tychus still has auto attacks raining on in. So this is like a hard commitment. I feel like Team Dayquaza is all gas. Twitch Gamble's up and available if you'd like to make a Twitch Gamble. If you'd like to make a prediction. We had a big gamble for the first game, so we'll see if we can continue that motif today. As we get into Tomb. I need to get myself a beverage. Yon OTP. Yon will be your Anubarak. Dark to play Gul'dan. Madara on the Chromie. Dayquaza playing your Hogger. And Gamer Boy will be the Deckard Kane. Level 1s are at the bottom of the screen. If that affects your prediction, we've got a Gia Kerrigan for Team Gia. Mac on Garrosh. Zavalosh is your Greymane. Skog Tychus. And Rise the Blaze. Pursuit of Flame level 1 for the Gul'dan. Groundbreaker, Warbreaker for Garrosh. Otherwise, everything is pretty much standard across the board. Fury of the Swarm for that Kerrigan. Actually, I will point out that we do have the Time Warp's Pursuit for Chromie. Anubarak is going to go into W build at the start here. He's got that extra spell armor from Nerubian armor, so he's got 65 spell armor when he does tap that W. Might see a full W build. I'm actually curious why he... Oh, I think you know why he's going in... Okay. Because, like, there's not a crazy amount of spell power. There is some spell power on the side of Team Gia, but I feel like Anubarak is going to go full W build, and you'll get the cooldown reduction at level 7. And the reason that I think the cooldown at level 7 is going to be really good is because the Tychus is expected to have that sustained damage, that auto attack speed. Tychus's auto attacks are like, what is it, like 0.5 or something like that? No, he's got 4 attacks per second. Sorry, I did the math backwards there, my brain. So that'll be a good way to trigger that level 7 cooldown reduction. That's my thought, but Nerubian armor, I mean, as I said, there's a little bit of spell power, but a lot of auto attack damage. Hogger with the vertical bounce over here. Going to take his time finishing out this camp. He's mostly north-south. Yeah, I think he's actually pretty vertical on that one. He's not kind of bouncing to his side right there. Pursuit of Flame for Gul'dan is going to be at 2 stacks currently. That Sapphire was picked up at level 1 for Deckard Kane. Standard build for Hogger with the On the Prowl. I guess I shouldn't say standard. There was that one Storm Leaguer in my game that once said that trait build Hogger is wrong. It wasn't me, the Hogger, but I remember laughing at that because I'm like, that's pretty much all you see at, like, every competitive level. There is some... There are some hoggers out there that go for Journeyman Cook, Cookman Journey. No, Journeyman Cook. I'm forgetting the level 1. You see it here and there, but the most common is this trait build. Meanwhile, down in bottom lane, Dayquaza getting harassed here. Siege Giant still rocketing in. Sapphire slow into Skog. Yon. Anubarak looking... Oh, he's just angling. I was waiting to see if he was going to be able to go for a Burrow Charge Impale, but not the case. Siege Giants in bottom lane will finally be cleared out. Gul'dan did rotate down here. And honestly, I will say this. So far, the double... Ooh, Ruby for Deckard Cain. But so far, this double mage composition has not been too bad. Oh, wait, no, I just cursed it. I just cursed it. Oh, wow, it's not that bad. Stream Deck, you have one job. Stream Deck, you have one job. I push button, you make noise happen. It's that simple. Nice spin from Hogger, canceled early. Ate the CC of Jet Propulsion from Blaze. Now Dayquaza trying to get out of here, doesn't have that spin. Staggering Blow buys him a little bit of time. Looks for the angle on the bounce. Goes through Garrosh and continues rotating his way up towards mid. What is that? Nicely done. Staggering Blow into the Loot Horde. Gul'dan providing some great damage with these Fel Flames. Corruption as well. And Gary the Garrosh does go down. Is it a drill build? What? Drill build? Alright, so no Shed Exoskeleton, so I was completely wrong on my theory of Anubarak's build here. Oh, he's actually going to go Subterranean Shields as well. Okay, alright. So he wanted the Spell Armor at 1, which is, as I said, like, it's... whatever. Anubarak burrows in, looking for the combo onto Kerrigan. She answers of a combo of her own. Time stop from Chromie helps out. It is going to be full gems for Deckard Cain, 1, 4, and 7. I actually don't often see all 4 or all 3 gem talents taken here. If we make it to level 20, or when we make it to level 20, one of those two things. Goodbye, Chromie. I really hope he goes perfect gems at level 20. I mean, if you're going to go for Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, how do you not take perfect gems 20? It's just insane. That build is just the... Build is just most upfront survivability, anti-blow... Oh, for Anubarak? I would have thought that, like, you would have wanted to go into Carapace at level 7, because that's the, when you take auto attack, or when you take damage, it gives you cooldown on your W, and I feel like up against Tychus, that would have been a fantastic talent. But anyways, that was just my theory on it. Happy to be wrong. Level 10s are almost here. Oh, for a new back. Sorry. We have a delay and I jump around on topics so much that I thought we might be talking about something else. Hybrid build? No, I mean this... We only take the talents that are most popular on the website that doesn't get the full data from the game. Well, you see, Bahamut, this talent has a 50% win rate on Heroes of the Storm Best Talents website. So obviously, it's the one talent to take. Everything else is at 35 or below. Cocoon onto Garrosh as we have Kerrigan trying to put some pressure onto the Anubarak. Madara up above is maybe looking for a snipe, but no, he won't be joining into the fight. I thought there was going to be some Chromie poke damage. Not the case whatsoever. Web Weavers have expired for the blue side, and they don't get a ton of value here. I will point out that there's enough for a turn-in. Hold on, Madara is going to be discovered by Gia. And Gia, Madara, can they trade into this? Madara will be taken down. The Ultralisk gets the kill. Yon, can he close the distance? They want this kill onto Gia, but he's just running on out of here. He's got a bunch of allies coming through as well. Gia goes down. Bunker activated by Blaze. Gems will mostly be picked up. A few will expire over the left-hand side. Big damage onto Nubrak. And I can't believe that the Sapphire or the Ruby didn't actually immediately apply to Deckard, to Nubrak. Sorry about that. Apparently Tychus goes down to Hogger. That was a shockwave snipe. That was a shockwave snipe. Oh, wait, no, that timer's way too... No, that can't be it. Either way, they still get the kill onto Tychus. They trade. Both teams with an available turn-in, as we didn't talk about 10 talents just yet. Most of you have probably seen them already, but it's going to be Warlord's Challenge, Bunker, Ancestor Healing, Commandeer Odin, and Ultralisk for Kerrigan. Opposing side, we'll see Cocoon. Yes, Cocoon, sorry. Cocoon, Slowing Sands, Horrify, Stay a While and Listen, and the Shockwave for the Hogger. Deckard Cain throws a something out right there. I don't know what he put on the Horadric Cube. I didn't see the color of it, but either way, Cocoon does expire. Chromie poking onto Gia. It is Time Walker's Pursuit level 1. So no stackage for her at level 1 to note on Deep Breathing, or once again the first time, but that's going to be a lot of damage onto Chromie. She's able to time out. Big Stay a While and Listen. Shockwave from Hogger's off cooldown. Does he go for... He's on a 10-second cooldown. Oh, no. That Shockwave would have been amazing, but he gets put on a 10-second cooldown, and it looks like our Rhaegar has enough for the turn in here. Nope. I need a beverage. Whoopsies. I didn't prepare for this map very well. So, bottom lane fort will fall. Team Gia rallying here. 6-4 in our kills currently. Sharpened Blades done by the Kerrigan. 9 stacks for Garrosh on his Warbreaker. As I mentioned, that bottom lane fort falling. And mid lane Webweaver's cleared out. Top lane doesn't take down much, if anything, on that lane. Webweaver in bottom is kind of ignored. Dayquaza focusing on to taking down this Blaze. Madara with some damage over the wall. Shockwave will connect at max range, but an ally toss will throw Blaze further away. Chrysalis Horrified dodges incoming. For every Chrysalis that doesn't dodge, you owe one... Alrighty, 6-4 kills favoring the side of Team Gia. 14.5 to 14 still favoring side of Team Gia. And only one structure has fallen on the side of Team Dayquaza. Webweaver availability to Team Dayquaza. 59 in the pockets, 40 already turned in, 10 needed. Who's actually holding? Deckard or Gul'dan can turn in. If Hogger gets one more wave, he can turn in. Actually, if he gets bottom here, then he'll have enough, so see if they're able to do anything with that. Ancient Blessings was the level 13 pickup for the Deckard Cain. See if he's going to be able to find any sort of buff value. Ancient Blessings is just an auto attack thing, right? Ancient Blessings with a double mage composition is kind of an interesting choice. Kind of interesting, not going to lie. Hero basic attacks for 8 seconds, causing them to deal additional 1/7 damage, and area and heal. Well, the healing, actually, hold on, the healing, I forgot about that. And heal for 156 for each hero hit. So I guess, okay. There's more value. I was like, oh, but auto attacks. A little bit of a fight split right now. Slowing Sands from Deckard K. Oh, that's a beautiful emerald that denies the Ancestor healing from Rhaegar. 75% healing reduction for 4 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was a beautiful emerald from Deckard Cain right there. That was just chef kiss delicious. Red web weavers will be picked up. The boss is going to be started here. Mid lane pressure being cleared out. Blaze pushes up bottom. Hogger takes the safe rotation down around the fort. Siege Giants grabbed here as well. Of course, since the boss is still on the map, it actually shows on the mini-map here, but they're not going to be able to invade this in time. Chromie did have a time trap available, and she went into chronic conditions, which is is movement speed buff to allies, debuff to enemies. 16 talent tier, though, is here. Oh, wait, hold on. Garrosh the combo onto a Nubrak. Warlord's challenge as well. Heck load of damage into a Nubrak as he burrows away. Currently have Blaze with a stim pack active, trying to pressure onto Dark, I do believe. Boss and Webweaver will confirm the top lane for it. Chrysalis from Kerrigan. She's going to jump into the Webweaver. There's a bit of damage from the enemy team. Shockwave from Hogger connecting onto Zavlosh. Top fort's down, mid fort's down, bottom lane Webweaver still around 50%. Really good damage onto the fort here. All right, the map is opened up in favor of Team Dayquaza. 6-6 in kills, but structurally this map is very in favor of our red squad. And I want to point something out here really quickly. They've got back-to-back turn availability. 40 gems on the Gul'dan. I'd like to see Dark set up for this immediately. There is like a, 10-15 second cooldown from when the Webweaver expires to when the clutch opens back up. So there will be a... did I forget? Oh no, they're just gonna literally dance around. Also, I forgot a Nubrak's dance is so cute. Who you be-stepping, gamer boy? Come on. 83 available. This will be a back-to-back turn-in for the side of Team Dayquaza. Zavlosh is, they're delaying things out, but there you go. There's that vision, so they know that this camp was is going to be grabbed, but I feel like the priority is going to be towards top lane.
Descend, my daughters. Descend and destroy.
Deckard 13 also has a hidden internal CD on its effect, so it's that important that it's on auto carries. Wait, what? What? Huh? Internal CD of what? That's confusing. What's up, Bunty? I just don't know what it means. I'm not saying yes or no, I just don't understand. Groundbreaker toss, a Nubrak is Warlord challenged. He's gonna get some potions from Deckard Kane. Ancient Blessings was activated for that extra healing. Horrify from Gul'dan. And another Emerald kill right there. Kerrigan Gia does get the counter kill onto Hogger. Yone very low, tries to split from his allies so that way there's some gap or some space to be, so that there's some space for his allies to back away. It only triggers once per second. I see, okay. I don't know why, but I always thought Ancient Blessings also had like an attack speed buff. That's the reason I was also confused by it. Yeah, because it does say this effect only occurs once per second, so there's 8 triggers. The damage and healing proc only procs at a certain rate on Deckard 13. I'm sorry, I'm still confused. I don't understand what point are we talking about on this? I don't understand. I just don't get the comment about the internal CD. Confused by that. Anyways, 20s are here for the left-hand side. We've got that combo of... Oh, no, it's Earthshaker, sorry. Not the Mortal combo. But we have the Titanic Might. We'll see Fortified Bunker for Blaze. Farseer's Blessing, Big Red Button, and Kerrigan's Psionic Shift. 70 seconds, right? Yeah. Hers is unique, by the way. It's not just a bolt. You also you'll deal damage in the area, and you generate 300% assimilation shields. Chromie level 20 is already here, Piercing Sands, but we've got a Nubarak Rewind, Haunt for the Gul'dan, Respect the Elderly, which I don't respect, and Hogger is going to go into Anger Management. Blue Webweavers have descended. Bottom lane keep seems to be the priority. The big red button's going to get tons of value. Nubarak burrows in, finds a double stun. He's going to be hit by our Jet Propulsion Blaze, Ancestral Healing, Farseer's Blessing. Denied by another beautiful Emerald from Gamerboy. Staggering blow coming through. Rai is being chunked right now. And this Blaze, he's actually going to trade into the Deckard Cain. Zavlash very low on the right-hand side. Kerrigan is going to be going down. Rhaegar gets picked off as well as Blaze. It's a quadra kill for the members of Team Dayquaza as they don't scout Skog, just Hearthing right here on the low side of the map. But is this just run to top and end? I mean, 50, 49, 48, 37 second death timers. This is looking promising for Team Dayquaza. It does. Oh, the internal CD is just referring to what happened. Oh, okay. Sorry, just the phrasing confused me. That's why. I just wasn't understanding what you meant by internal CD. I was like, is there like a Deckard Cain gets cooldown reduction on his Ancient Blessings from throwing potions? Like there's an internal... yeah, so I see now. This is awkward. Why are you not ending? Okay, we're not ending apparently. A Nubarak just dies as they approach the core. 17% is removed off this core. 45 out of the 60 gems are available. Boss is up. Bruiser Camps as well as Siege Giants, so a lot available on the map. Dark is actually going to back away. He's like, I see the Garrosh. I don't want to get thrown around. Time Trap into the bush. Time Walker's Pursuit speeds that up. Groundbreaker doesn't get the hit onto Gamerboy right there. Tychus is a bad, bad man. Nicely done. Very nicely done, Hydra. Camp stolen away. Camp grabbed. And Boss will be traded for all of that. 6 seconds on a Nubarak respawn. Madara Hearthing out. So is Dayquaza. Okay, yeah, they're just getting into defensive positions over here. But as I mentioned, not enough for a turn-in on either side. Closer for Team Dayquaza, 45 out of that 60. 30 in the pockets. Both of these are in the pockets, actually. Neither team has turned in. But 31 in the pockets of Team Geo. Mid lane being cleared out. Blaze managing this Bruiser camp over here. Boss is going to confirm fort in the top lane. Some damage on the... no, actually, no damage on the fort, onto the keep front gate. I think it should be cleared by the time it kind of gets there. Tychus is going to throw a grenade and then some at this bottom lane keep. Keep goes down. There's periodic catapult pressure for consistent in bottom. Boss in top lane got a little bit more than I anticipated. I was slightly wrong, as it is a bit of damage onto the keep front gate. 1 stack needed for Warbreaker cooldown reduction at level, or for the level 1. 51 out of the 60, and this is a good turn-in for the side of Team Dayquaza. They unload every bit of gems they have, and if they die, they don't have to worry. No, it's just if they die, they do have to worry because they could lose their bottom lane. Death timers are fairly long at this point. Last round of death timers we saw was about 50 seconds. Good burrow from a Nubarak just as the Jet Propulsion was about to collide. Yellow card for a Nubarak? Why? Alright, Siege Giants bottom, 10 to 11 in kills. We're just waiting. Siege Giants are pushing up bottom lane. Actually, enough for a turn in here. Dayquaza's got 6, Yon with the other 5. Gia just building up some assimilation shields off the minion wave and clearing things out. Catapults and such have arrived through top. Oh, wrong zoom there. So Blaze will show in top lane for the turn-in. Nubarak going for 1 delay. Gia jumps in. Huge value! That is GG's. That's GG's. I don't know if you can defend this right now. I feel like the enemy team goes bottom and ends. I mean, 50 seconds on Gul'dan and a Nubrek. I mean, you got Chromie Poke. Whoa, Hogger Shockwave flank into Rhaegar. Zavlash goes for the self-cast Ancestral, and we'll get it. Hogger, I don't think you bounce out of this one in a good... Oh, wait, no, he will. He does. He creates a little bit of space. He bought 20 seconds or so. But Commandeer Odin is here. Core shielding is absolutely gone. This is looking like it's going to be a 1-1 series here, ladies and gentlemen. Team Dayquaza, they they make a big old blunder right there. Kerrigan goes down, but it's Team Gia who find parity here in map number 2. GG, well played. Choose outcome. Team Gia did win Tomb of the Spider Queen. All right, let's go ahead and just don't lose predictions ever. Welcome back, everybody, into the Banshee Cup lower brackets semifinal matchup. We are going to be seeing the members of Team G on the left, Team Dayquaza on the right. We're going to, as I mentioned, Battlefield, so this will be our map number 3 in this best of 5 series, so a lot of fun action to be had here. Meta Madness style of drafts, so the last 20 heroes we saw between Warhead Junction and Tomb of the Spider Queen will be unavailable for this Battlefield map. Exciting stuff. See how things are going to shape up here. I wonder if there'll be a priority into Tyrael for this map. I mean, with the auto attack speed augments, is pretty good. Movement speed is fairly nice. We'll see if the members of Team Dayquaza want to opt into another double mage composition, because that worked out so well for them. It was working out for them until it wasn't. But yeah, unfortunately fumbled right there, and Team Dayquaza will be on a 1-1 score up against Team Gia. Lucio banned. Wait, wasn't Lucio played in map 1? Wasn't Lucio literally played in map 1? I swear I remember a Lucio today. No, I think I'm thinking of I think I'm thinking of Tomb of the Spider Queen from the previous best of 5. I am thinking of a different map. Also, I can't see the draft from Warhead Junction or anything, that the website hasn't been updated completely. White Mane Hammer, an immediate Urel, immediate snap onto Urel right there. That was the Team Dayquaza was just hovering and waiting for it. Chen grabbed here. Okay. Early Chen pick.
This realm needs me.
There's the early Li Ming, so she'll be strong at poking onto the objective. Reset potential's high on this map for the team fighting. How do they want to deal with Chen and Li Ming? I mean, having some sort of insta-stun to interrupt Chen is always nice. Urel Righteous Hammer is a good choice in that. Could see Imperious if they want to go full Unga Bunga and just draft 5 Bruisers, but they're not going to do that because they don't like having fun here. No, Team Dayquaza will grab that Vala, Varian, Urel. Nice little combo right there. Probably a healer priority ban. Maybe a Zarya ban, actually. Zarya wouldn't be too bad of a ban here up against an assumed hypercarry Vala. Gonna get rid of the Stukov instead. They want to just remove the potential of that lurking arm. What else? What do we want to remove here? Varian Vala, Yrel. Is there a tank they want to remove? Tyrael, maybe? No. Nano boost from Ana. Okay. So no Ana potential. No nano boost. But honestly, I feel like I've seen Team Gia, if they take the Ana, I want to say it's been Eye of Horus. Though I might be misremembering. As I said, the games all blend together at a point today, and we're at that point. And we still have more fun after this. We still have Mario Party. I am going to be very exhausted today. Furion for innervate value onto Li Ming. Roots are kind of nice as well. Now Ganis is going to have Night Rush, so more CC potential for Li Ming to play off of. We'll see an Uther. Is it going to be double support? Are they just going to go hard double support with Vala? Are they going to pick up another auto attacker? Are they going to pick up like a Cassia? But they don't really need the blinds. Cassia just nice to have. Lunara wouldn't be too bad either. They are going to go double support. Okay. Tyrande grabbed. Tyrande grabbed. Morales is on the table? Yeah, but Tyrande better. Because Tyrande can Huntress mark the objective and reduce its armor. What? Excuse me? Why?
Money for you.
For Taco Bell less than 3.
That's a lot of Taco Bell. Holy heck. Big Scary Duck, thank you for $100? What the heck, dude? Thank you so very much. That is insane. Oh, thank you so much. That's crazy. That's a lot of Taco Bell. Oh, we're eating good tonight. Baja's gonna be real fat tomorrow on stream. Yo, dude, that's insane. Thank you, bud. That's like 5 beefy 5 layers. Those beefy 5 layers are $1 billion nowadays. Why is a menu item that used to be $1 $5 now? I wish someone at Taco Bell can answer that. I mean, I know the answer. You don't have to type it, chat. Don't be like, well, Bahamut, it's because we're at inflation in the United States, so they're gonna charge you for everything. I know that. Inflation and shrinkflation. Smaller food, more price. Thank you so much, Big Scary Duck. That's crazy generous. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Left side of the map. Map number 3 in this best of 5 lower bracket matchup. Loser of this goes home, ends their Banshee Cup season, and winner moves on to tomorrow's lower bracket final match. Gia playing Li Ming for Team Gia. We've got a Rai Chen.
The battle begins in
Skog is going to be playing Junkrat. We'll see Zavlash on your Malfurion and Mac on the Mal'Ganis. Over on the right-hand side, it's Gamerboy playing Tyrande, Madara on the Vala, Dark to play Uther. We've got a Yone OTP playing that Varian, and Dequaz on Yrel. Sorry, I'm like reading at the same time.
We cannot tarry.
Tyrande? Any Sentinels? Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Doesn't hit. Sentinel does not hit, chat. It's really hard for companies to keep up with the inflation of CEO bonuses. That's why we need to have CEO Thunderdome. That's why we need CEO Thunderdome. Have them fight, and I'm doing air quotes, to the death. Winner gets to continue being a CEO, doing nothing and getting paid for it. Loser gets their severance package, and the money that they would have gotten, they're from their bonus, just goes to the people that actually make stuff to you know. We need less CEOs, and that's it. That's it. There's no, and more of, no. We just need less CEOs, and I guess more money to go to the actual workers. That and insulin should be like a nickel. These are my presidential, these are the things I'm gonna do in my presidential campaign. GG, Sentinel didn't hit. Toronto, though, will be going into the Lunar Blaze level 1. Uther with the Hammer of the Lightbringer for the extra stunnage. We've got a Lion Small Varian, Freshest Ingredients Chen, Dauntless Urel. As G was able to blink out of top, or blink away from that Avenging Wrath. Concussion Mine over the wall, dead Varian. First blood goes over to the side of Team Gia. A fishing Concussion Mine finds the kill. You'd vote for Baha? Oh, thank you. Well, bottom lane being sieged into still. We have Lunar Flare trying to zone, but it doesn't connect onto anyone. Vala with some decent damage. Root from Malfurion. Feldclaws from Mal'Ganis as he's trying to Night Rush away with 200 and something HP. Gets a small heal from Malfurion. Taunt, charge, Skog goes down. 1-for-1 in kills between both sides. Flying Kick synergy with the level 1 as well. We've got Triumvirate, the standard for our Li Ming players here. We're actually going to be seeing Holy Shock for the Uther. He's not going to go into Hammer of Justice. Or Pursuit of Justice, I think. Hammer of Justice is the baseline. Yeah. Pursuit of Justice is the movement speed augment after landing that stun. Li Ming is the one to go down to Vala right now. Madara just absolutely being a bully on this Vala. I wouldn't vote for some guy named Chris. Well, good thing I'm not some guy named Chris. Or just recreate the French Revolution except for CEOs and shareholders, then divest their assets in the public sector. Yeah. But I like my modern day guillotine, which is CEO Thunderdome. Because here's the thing. We could televise it, chat, and we could make money off those CEOs that make money off of us. Think about it. Like we can make like a pay-per-view event. I can create another streaming service that people would have to download and register and pay $4.99 a month to, and then eventually have my streaming service dissolve into the others because it's just so pointless to have so many split streaming services. Immortal is going to drop down in favor for the side of Team Dayquaza. And Urel trying to back away. She's got Hand of Freedom level 4. Not sure if she's got it off a cooldown. Able to get a little heal off the Vindication right there. Not going to be enough. That is going to be Varian falling. And a double kill to the side of Team Gia as they will clear out this Immortal in top lane. Current work client I have is paying for one full-time person's worth of work and split amongst my entire team, and that's why I'm getting so few hours. That feels like it should be illegal, but it's America, and I'm sure it's not. Just like how I tell people when I was in architecture and engineering, I legally did not need to be paid overtime in the state of Michigan.
Demon's attack has failed, yet we have not seen the end of it.
Nor was I given any vacation time at the architecture place. We didn't get 401k until like about right before I left. We actually had 401k finally. It's good stuff. Oh, in America, also, if you say no to the forced overtime that you're forced to work, you can legally be fired. Isn't that amazing? You can be forced to work more hours than you're expected to, and you can be fired for not agreeing to do something that you legally shouldn't have to. Well, not legally, but you know what I mean. Isn't that fun stuff? Level 10s being slowly worked towards by both sides. We'll have this camp on the right grabbed. Uther Hammer the Lightbringer is done. Yrel started this camp for bottom lane, and she'll just back off. Concussion Mine thrown on the point as well. Varian's actually considering jumping back into this. Allies are rotating down from that right side Fallen Shaman, but this is not going to be grabbed in time. Cleanse from Uther. There's a stun into one, a root as... No root. Okay, Vala will get the channel. We have 10 seconds to go on the Immortal spawn. Second one of the game here. With the cycle going on those numbers. 93 Vala autos, 10 Lunar Blaze stacks, 21 out of 25 for the Lion's Maw. As Vala immediately goes into auto-attacking onto the Immortal. Yrel clearing out bottom. Bit of a fight to break out around this top lane Immortal area. Madara a little low here, is able to get some healing. Also, I think that's the Elune's chosen mark onto him. 100th stack picked up right there. Immediate taunt from Varian onto Mal'Ganis. No level 10, no Dark Conversion or Carrion Swarm to activate. Top camp cleared away. Yrel pushing up bottom. And Vala says, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just keep autoing. Oh, beautiful cleanse from Uther right there. Denies the Concussion Mine displacement. Yrel comes in with the Righteous Hammer Avenging Wrath. Trying to jump onto Gia, but won't be able to get any sort of setup for a kill onto Li Ming. And here is the pickup on the 10s. A little bit faster for Team Dayquaza. Actually, might be... No, it's actually same because of the Li Ming rotation to bottom and Yrel to top. Ardent Defender, Divine Shield. Varian is going to be going... I don't know. He didn't take it yet. We've got a Divine Shield... Or, excuse me, Starfall and Rain of Vengeance. Going to be the Warbringer for Varian. Can charge every 4 seconds. We have got also Wave of Force, Wandering Keg, Carrion Swarm, Riptire, and last but not least, Tranquility. Okay. Wandering Keg into the backline onto Gamerboy right now. Dayquaza going to try and jump into the enemy side backline with that Avenging Wrath, focusing onto Gia. Gia getting a little low, activates, or excuse me, Zavlash activates Tranquility, healing up. Ardent Defender as well from Yrel. Vala a little bit low, just poking here and there. She actually just goes and starts racing down the Immortal. That's a Chen flying kick. Insta-mount. They don't get the kill into Dayquaza, but Yone is dead. Oh my god, I can't believe it. The Varian lives. Oh. Tyrande. Apparently she got chased down by Chen. Madara is going to say, all right, well, you know, I don't want to get picked off here, so just rotates to top, able to tap the well. A root Concussion Mine onto Dark here, avoids the Chattering Teeth. Did have Li Ming move to the left-hand side to race down this Immortal, but she's currently back into the team fight, focusing on Varian, who is very low. Does go down. That's a reset for Li Ming, as she's going to try and find another combo. They do split Dayquaza away, but currently focusing onto this Chen. Might get the kill onto Chen. Very low. The heal from Zavlash is enough. No respectful 1v1. 1,333 HP on this Immortal. Not a whole lot to whittle through for Madara here, and Mac is going to do his best to defend. Yrel jumps in. There's a multi-shot and such from Madara. Ooh, can this be a kill? Nah, the heal is going to be fine. Anything mandatory overtime doesn't understand the meaning of overtime, and we just call it that. And market has increased opportunity for increased wage. I remember one time I was at the architecture place, and it was like a Friday, and I was like, you know, it was like, you know, projects need to get done, but it wasn't like I was gonna finish the project that day, nor was it due. And I'll never forget, like, I was like, hey, I'm gonna leave like an hour early or whatever, and the owner of the company was like, but you could be making overtime. Like, instead of being like, have a nice weekend, it was, but you could be making some overtime money. Could be is the thing. We also got paid by the half month. So I basically need to have 80 hours to start getting overtime. Not bi-weekly, chat, half month. Also, that job was paid by job. Like, paid by job hours. So if I was sitting there waiting for someone to review a drawing and I had no work to do, I was not getting paid. That is also a legal thing you can do in the United States. There'd be, like, no, I'm not exaggerating. There'd be days when I was in the office for 10 hours and I got paid for 7. Because there was 3 hours where there was no work given to me. And it's not like I didn't ask for it. I literally would be like, hey, I need something to do. And then the owner would be like, I need to sit here and use a physical scale to scale out every single line for you. Even though you're going to just take it into AutoCAD and immediately draw it. Dude, I'm not exaggerating. The dude literally sat there with a scale and scaled out the drawings, the lines and everything, even though he could have literally put 5 feet line here. Done. But as I said, you know, everything was paid by the job hour, so he was also eating time by doing that. It would take him 10 minutes to give me notes, but it takes him an hour if he has to sit there with a scale. Good old architecture. So, we've got our third immortal phase of the game spawning here. We're going to be seeing that in the north-south positions once again. We'll have Chen clearing out top 7-4 in our current kills, and about level 14 on both sides, faster for Team Gia. Alright. Few heroics on cooldown currently. Defensive posture for the side of Team Dayquaza. At least for the... No. Madara is actually just currently autoing. So Madara getting this immortal down low. Wandering Keg from Chen. Madara is just... Oh, wow. Little yakety sax right there. Able to kind of just give... Kind of loop Chen around that bush right there. That was actually amazing. I really thought Chen had the displacement and set up for a kill, but Madara able to stay calm and back away just fine. Taunt into Lunar Flare. Heck load of damage into this Mal'Ganis. Righteous Hammer as well. Does he get the carry and swarm off? Is he going to have it? Oh, he actually is still on cooldown. Sentinel doesn't... I don't even think it would have possibly killed. We don't have any Sentinel talents. Shattering Throw, by the way, for the variant. We didn't talk about that, but the Shatter Throw up against the shielding for Chen and such will be nice. Fun times indeed. That's why I literally will never work in construction ever again. I will never go back to construction. I'm so jaded on it. A lot of bad people, a lot of bad policies, and not a lot of care. Not a lot of care for the employees. Gia's being poked at by Madara. Dayquaza was trying to jump in there as well with Yrel. Some combos being thrown back from Gia into the enemy Immortal, as it is on race potential sides, but the defense from Team Gia is pretty good right now. Neither team close to level 16, about a level away on both sides. Concussion Mine does split Varian. He charges immediately onto the face of Junkrat, who activates a point-blank Riptire, and Yon is going to go down. That's a reset for Li Ming on the right-hand side of the map. We do have this fight still breaking out. Beautiful Rain of Vengeance stalls out. Is going to be able to deny the carry and swarm, and Varian Mal'Ganis traded. Still 4v4 right now. Righteous Hammer from Yrel. Dayquaza, Hand of Freedom, has to back away. Dark is going to walk up and stun into this Junkrat, but I don't know if Dark really wanted to dangle from that angle. Uther will be able to self-cast Divine Shield. Now, I will point out that during all this, bottom lane and top lane, we're pushing him with these periodic catapults, so there is some value being found here by the side of Team Dayquaza, even though they did lose 1 or 2 here and there, and give some experience to the enemy. Oh, wait, hold on the fight. That's a nice Lunar Flare into Skog. Auto attacks are raining in from Madara. Has got that Pursuit of Vengeance, has that movement speed, but now Madara kind of split himself from the team. Wave of Force and such from Li Ming will be able to take down that Vala. 1 stacker for Gambit will be lost. 208 stacks on that level 1. Rai getting really low in this Chen. We currently have Mal'Ganis and Varian back into the team fight. Varian rooted, booted, and dead. $16 is here, which is massive for the side of Team Dayquaza. You got that Manticore. On the opposing side, though, you do have Mirror Ball for Li Ming, and also the Spread Volley on the Junkrat. Templar's Verdict, which will be nerfed in our upcoming patch. It's going to be reducing armor to 15, or by 15. God, could you imagine armor being reduced to 15? But either way, So it's going to have a 15 armor reduction and a 6% off of the maximum health rather than 7. So small nerf on that. Flying Kick, Wandering Keg, Mater is the target for splitting. Urel, Ardent Defender, 8 seconds away from being available. She's going to try and get on out of here. Carrion Swarm activated by Mal'Ganis. Divine Shield onto the Vala. She throws an auto or so back. Top lane fort has gone down in favor for Team Gia, who are looking for more into this keep front gate. Or are they? Actually, Junkrat's starting to back away. And this will be the keep front gate. Wait, hold on. We got a pause? What's going on? Something is afoot as we get a pause, but no message. Skog monitor went green. Well, someone's monitor is broken. And Skog has left the game. That's not good. I just love that Madara's immediate response was, "My virus has taken effect." That's just funny. Okie dokie. Well, don't know what the situation's gonna be. We'll find out soon. The green screen of action. Because the blue screen of death, green screen of action. I like that. Dog ate his cable. What? That's not true, Freaky. That's not true, is it? Skog's monitor went to the Emerald Isle. Yeah, they're trying to get the Chaos Emerald now. Oh, by the way, speaking of Sonic, did y'all hear that Keanu Reeves is going to be the voice of Shadow? Oh, dude. I'm so excited for Sonic 3. Cat peed in the wall socket? How'd the cat get in the wall?
I must rest for a time.
What is going on Europe? What are you guys doing with your animals? Alrighty, well, it's 10-5 in kills, favoring the side of Team Gia. The map is in favor of Team Dayquaza with one fort still available. Keep front gate and bottom lane and top lane did get taken down, but the fight in this bottom. Wandering Keg from Chen with the flying kick to start. Tries to split. Actually does split the Varian. Pushes a few enemies away. Varian charges in. Big starfall from the Tyrande right here. Concussion Mine saves Skog, but no! I think he triggered or tagged onto that Impaler camp, and so he will go down. Stun onto Mal'Ganis. He falls as well. Death timers are kind of long here. This could be GG. On 420, green screen, blue screens turn green. Oh, do they? That's so nice of Snoop Dogg to do. Charge onto Gia. It's a little far from the allies. Lunar Flare connects as well. Gia trying to get away, and Varian has the kill. Malfurion the lone defender, and it looks like Team Dayquaza is going to take map number 3 in this best-of-5 lower bracket final. Team Dayquaza one map away from knocking out this
Team kill!
one map away from knocking Team Gia out of Banshee Cup Season 2. And that will be, as I mentioned, Team Dayquaza taking this map. And as I said, one map away from a victory, pushing them into tomorrow's lower bracket final. And Team Gia could be removed from the tournament. By the way, we are going to be continuing stream after this. If the next map is the final map, we will be continuing, as we do have Mario Party with some friends coming up. So, yeah. We will have to restart stream for that, but we'll talk about that when that happens. Until then, we'll continue casting. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. If you're having a good time, be sure to drop a follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's very much appreciated. We are pushing for Partner Plus, so every little bit helps us out. Tier 1 subs, Tier 2s, and 3s help us push closer and closer. Where are we sitting today with Partner Plus points? Where are we sitting? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup lower bracket final between Team G and Team Dayquaza. We're here in map number 4, Cursed Hollow. Could be a final map of the day before we get into some Mario Party with Totski, Big Scary Duck, and Ninja. We're gonna be having we're gonna have some bud fun today. Get it? Bud fun today.
Smoke weed every day.
I'll be here for a while. Oh my god, it's a palindrome even with the full year? Just brain explode. Just brain explode. Oh my god, I can't believe it. That's actually, it's just so funny that it works out that way. Anyways, cheers everybody. Happy Saturday. We're getting into map number 4 of this lower bracket matchup. The winner of this map will be going to the, what is it called again? Keep forgetting. Lower bracket final tomorrow. Loser is going to be taking a place from 8th to 6th. I have found sausage and I'm going to clean. Wait. What? I thought we were gonna play Mario Party. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. We have Falstad Stukov on the right-hand side. Tyrion will be grabbed on the left. A Lucio, Johanna, Hammer, White main band away. Tracer hasn't been played in this best of 5, I think. So Tracer Tyriel's typically a combo. Falstad Stukov. Yeah, no, I think you can still grab Tracer early. I'm gonna go for Greymane instead and grab a Sonya with that. Okay. Like, who is the sausage for? That's what I'm wondering. Like, is the sausage for us? Mr. Band, you got tasty paws. That's enough. Kerosene band away. Obviously, there's going to be a Cho'Gall. Obviously, Team Dayquaza is going for Cho'Gall. That is the only reason you'd ban out Kerosene. Not because they're going for this auto-attack heavy dive composition that would be amplified by Tyrael and work well with Greymane Sonya. No. It's because 7-sided strike is an answer into Cho'Gall. But I will say this, 7-sided strike is a good way to deal with Deathwing, and Deathwing is not bad for a map like this. I wonder what's in a Wonder Ball, as the Vikings will be removed, and I don't think that's the angle they were looking for. I want to say this is going to be a Deathwing for the side of Team Dayquaza. Sausage is always a good idea. I had sausage today with my eggs. Okay, technically they still could go Deathwing, but I don't know if they're going to. I feel like they're going to want some sort of main tank with CC potential. Has Diablo been played in this besto? Yeah, he was played in Warhead Junction. Garrosh has been played, I believe, as well. Is the Liquipedia updated? Let me see if I can cheat here. Yeah, Muradin, ETC, Garrosh, Anubarak, Mal'Ganis, and Varian, Uther as well, if we're talking about tanks, because Uther is considered, he's been played as a tank before, so, and technically, if this wasn't Meta Madness style of draft, they could actually pick up an Uther as the main tank, but since we're in Meta Madness style of draft, heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps. Oh, excuse me. What do they want to do with this? I actually have no idea what direction they're going into with this last pick.
My hatred is unending.
I have a feeling that Dequaza was they had a draft idea and it fell apart. I have this gut feeling that Team Dequaza, they had some sort of draft idea and it just fell apart here. And this is just okay. What's up, Hell B1? Hellbone! How you doing, Hellbone? Oh God, what's up, bud? Thanks for coming by. It is, yeah. We have the old draft music. Right side of the map, we're gonna be getting into Cursed Hollow here. Twitch predictions up and available. Thank you, Ash Mantle, for always being amazing. We have got Gamerboy on the Stukov, Madara playing Cassia, Dequaza on your Illadong. We looking at a Dark, Falstad, and Yon with the Imperius. Left side of the map, we're going to be seeing Team Gia. The capital O threw me so off. I was like, oh yeah, the Hellby one. That's a good name. Nope, the Hellbone. Rai will be playing your Sonya on the side of Team Gia. We've got Zavlash with the Ana, Gia to play Greymane, Mac on the Tyrael, and Skog to play the Jaina. Now, there is a Twitch prediction going on right now. This could be the final map of the day. We're not done streaming, of course, after this. We do have Mario Party coming up after this map, or if Team Gia rallies, we'll be seeing it after that, or after this. Either way, be sure to get your gambles in, because if it is the final gamble of this tournament today, let's get a big one. Let's really share that bandit buck economy. We also will do a gamble for Mario Party whether or not I get first place. I was robbed last time we played, but that's okay. I was robbed. I had it calculated to get an extra star, but apparently there were only 2 stars at the end of the map. Not 3. I had anticipated a 3rd. Alrighty, let's see, what do we got? 6k to 10k. Hey, that's decent. That's pretty decent. But I know you can do better. Level 1s, looking across the board. We've got Toughest Nails for that Sonya. Auto Attack Falstad. Imperius looking for the Celestial Charge. He did go into Consuming Flame at level 1. We'll have Thunder Stroke for Cassia for her Lightning Fury. As I mentioned, Falstad Auto Attacks. Illidan with auto attacks as well. Jaina going to be picking up Regeneration Globes at level 1, the Slumber Shells for our Ana, Viciousness, Justice for All. If you're listening, because I know there's some people that kind of listen while casting happens, because at least that's what I used to do. I've seen this game so much that I could just listen and be like, oh, okay, I can Theater of the Mind do this. So long as the caster doesn't get distracted talking about Taco Bell, because that is what I'm ordering tonight, and it's, oh my god, I'm so excited. Mid camps to be grabbed on both sides. Siege Giants have not been looked at. Decent fort front gate damage in bottom lane. First objective will be bottom, of the map as well. Sonya's going to be going into Hurricane level 4. Typically, if you see the Hurricane 4, it's Life Funnel 7. Greymane jumping into mid, but he's just using the enemies just to get closer to his towers. 17,700 to 10,100, not too bad. Did Cassius say yes? Yeah. 65,000, not 6,500, 65,535. But that's basically from, so I've never made a game, but the way that I assume is that instead of ever having to be like, hey, we had to repatch the game because Duty McButtface, the streamer extraordinaire, was able to get more stacks than we put in the game. So I have a feeling that they just literally put a ridiculous amount so that way they never have to go in and change these things. Like, Unending Hatred is uncapped, but the way that it works right here, so when Unending Hatred actually hits the 20 mark, it's going to jump to 40 on this stat marker because of the jump in damage. So after getting 20 basic attack damage, receive an additional 20. much like Fire at Will. But Fire at Will's questing talent doesn't do that math, nor does the Boomerang Scarlet. Sorry, the not the Boomerang, the Gathering Storm for Falstad on his Q build. So there are some things that are just like ridiculous amount. If you were to look at like Tyrael's level 1 for regeneration globes on Ardent Restoration, I think that one's got like a crazy amount. I know there's one of them that has 9,001, so it's literally over 9,000. I forget which one that is, but there's one of the quests. Oh, there you go. The Frequent Flyers, another one, 65,535. It's basically the smallest number you can get memory-wise. Boom! Someone in chat actually knows what's up. Thank you so much, Freaky. We currently have a fight in bottom lane as Skog does go down. Mac is getting a little bit low. Illidan just running it down in bottom lane. G is the next target. Falstad flies in to join. He's like, hey, can I get some auto attack stackage too? Yone getting very low on this Imperius, tanking 1, but not 2 tower shots. Never 2. As he will be able to walk away, break the connection to the tower, and survive as the minion wave gets pushed into this bottom lane fort, and that will be first structure down in favor of Team Dayquaza. Thank you, Freaky. No, seriously, thank you so much for that. I knew there had to be a logic to it, but I've never made a video game in my entire life, so I don't know. The most I can do is theorize on things with logic that I can apply, but that logic is not very sound often. Do you stream full-time, Baha? I stream full-time. Stream 6 days a week. We average 6 hours per stream. And I am trying my best to make full-time streaming a reality of my life. Every little bit from y'all help. Lurking, seriously, like if you can't sub, lurking helps a ton. And if you sit there and you watch ads, like that helps me out because I do have a ad sort of thing with Twitch. So every month I have to, so basically every hour I have to run X amount of minutes of ads, and the trade is like anywhere from $60 to $100, and that money goes up based on how many minutes of ads you run. But I had an offer for 7 minutes of ads, which was $20 more than running 5 minutes of ads, and I was like, that's not worth it. Like if Twitch wanted to give me like $500 for 7 minutes of ads, I'm sorry, non-subs, you'd be watching 7 minutes of ads an hour. But they don't, and so I don't, because that doesn't seem fair to a lot of you. The unfortunate thing on the side of Twitch is, once you select a higher amount of ad time, they don't give you the lower amount anymore. So, like, a long time ago, I selected 5 minutes of ads, and I've never seen 2, 3, 4 minute ad blockage available. I only get more. My minimum now is 5 minutes, 6, or 7. Well, currently, as I talk about ads on Twitch, we have bottom lane being run down by Team Dayquaza. We've got a hunt from Illidan being utilized once again, as the boss did open things up and is going to be getting some damage onto the core. Jane is done with her level, her baseline stackage on an improved ice block. Imperius will fall. Boss is going to get shield scratching, and that is literally it. Nicely done. Good defense in bottom lane from the side of Team Gia, and there's that jump in that damage. See how it says 20 out of 20, but the number right there is 40? I wish other towns did that, but I can see how, like, Falstad's level 1 would kind of break that. Vala multi-shot doesn't, yeah, because this is literally adding up the one basic attack damage, whereas Vala's and Falstad is adding in additional numbers. Or, like, Falstad is percent at level 1, and Vala is, Vala is it 4 damage per Q? Or W? Something like that. It's been a long day of casting. I'm forgetting things. Hats off to you. Hope Twitch are reasonable with their payment schemes. Well, that's the reason I really keep like mentioning the tier 1 push. At the bottom of the screen below the stream, there's a little panel that says Partner Plus. If I hold 100 sub points for, well, this month, then I get a 60-40 split. That just means that I get a bit of a better payout. Currently, my tier 1s are 50-50, tier 2s are 60-40, and tier 3s are 70-30. So, I make okay money. I don't make a ton of money, but I make enough that we can survive, and as I said, I'll keep full-time streaming as long as we can until we can't. And then I'll figure something out, but either way, Curse goes over to the side of Team Dayquaza. They get a kill onto Ana immediately. This is looking really, really good for Team Dayquaza. I was poo-pooing their draft. This draft is absolutely insane right now. Last, thank you for the Prime Gaming. I appreciate it greatly. Time to take Baja to Twin Peaks. Isn't that like wasn't it like a new version of Hooters? Wasn't that Twin Peaks, or am I thinking of something else? Oh no, I'm thinking about the Tilted Kilt or something like that. There was something in Metro Detroit where they tried to make like a different version of Hooters. I can't remember, but either way, that's going to be Imperius and Greymane traded. I'm so off topic, I apologize. We've got Skog very low. Fended from Cassia does find the kill onto the Jaina. Cassia will be traded. By the way, mid keep was taken down before mid fort. They actually do get that. Top lane, boss was pushing in and will confirm keep. All structures have been removed on the side of Team Gia. And you might be baffled to find out that all forts and keeps are still up and available to the side of Team Dayquaza. So that's going to be consistent catapult pressure in all three lanes. Bosses, 3 minutes in the top lane. Bottom lane, 40 seconds. Twin Peaks is the same? Okay. Because I remember there was a Twin Peaks in Royal Oak Township or whatever it was. It was near where I used to live in Michigan. I drove by it all the time and I was like, I have no desire to go there. The whole like hot girl waitress thing, you know, I'm cool, whatever, but it's not like a gimmick where I'm like, yeah, let's go there. I'd rather go somewhere with a good food deal. Better food than Hooters? Well. Kunido, thank you for the Prime for 3 months. I appreciate that greatly. Oh, they're just ending? They're just literally ending. Some of the members of Team Gia were currently going for boss, and Team Dayquaza is like, all right, I gotta get to bed here, and that is going to be map number. Map number 4 goes over the side of Team Dayquaza. This last map was absolutely wild, and GG's. Your brother-in-law flew up to Royal Oak today? Oh, God, I'm so sorry for him. Does he need any restaurant recommendations? Because I do actually have a ton.
Who the hell's that? That's not what's-his-name, the grad student.
Nah, I graduated. Must be the new one.
New one? That's supposed to be a...
Prime sub. You live in Farmington Hills?
Plus.
Near Royal Oak? Oh, I know Farmington Hills.
That's not what's-his-name, the grad student.
Nah, I graduated. Must be the new one.
New one? That's supposed to be a...
Prime sub.
Have a pizza slice.
Thank you very much. Let's pay out the people. Thank you all very much. Yeah, no, I grew up in Southfield, Royal Oak area, bud. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm a Michigander. I left in 2017. Yes, spring of 2017. Actually, in the month of May, I'll be celebrating 7 years living out here out west.